Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and we're in part 3 of my collection of model trains. And in this video I'm going to be showing you my entire collection of diesel and electric locomotives. I'm going to start off with the shunters first. These two here, they both belong to my father. This one here, he had this originally back in 1975-76 for his layout. There has a working light in there as well. That still works, but I haven't been running on the layout for a long time. It doesn't like pico points though, but it loves the old Hornby points. Both of these are Hornby, by the way, if I didn't mention before. But this one here, his neighbour gave that to him some years ago. While he's doing a clear out. This one here does work, except that the light doesn't work, and also it's a bit lumpy. It just needs some attention. Moving on to I think these are the so that's the 03 shunter. This is a mainline loco. This one's D2179. I think I bought that from a show in 2005, second hand. It runs all right. This one here, one of the two 04 shunters. Both these are Bachmann. Got a this one here, I bought this, trying to think when I bought this, but they both were brand new when I bought them. This one here is D2223 in green livery, and this one here is in BR black. I remember bought this in 1999 from a model shop called BT's, if anyone remembers. This one's is black with early crest, 11226. Now moving on to the 06 shunter. This came from a train set. This belonged to my dad's. This one works okay, but not seen the layout for a while, and also this needs attention. Moving on to the 08 shunter. This one here is a Lima 08. This one's in LMS black livery, 7120. I remember bought this from a model shop called Tracks. It's up in Salisbury in Hertfordshire. This was bought second hand. Works okay, but stalls on points. Moving on to my 08 shunter. This was a Bachmann, by the way. This was bought brand new. I think I bought this in 2003, 2004. That is a superb runner, that one. And this one's in green livery, D3720. Now moving on to the Class 15. This was bought brand new. This was ordered from Hatton's in 2010. This is a Helgen, by the way, and that's one of my favourite diesel locos. Runs okay. Moving on to the Class 16. That's that one there. That one's Class 16. That's brand new from Helgen. I bought that a few years ago. Then moving on to Class 20. This was bought in 2005, and this one's D8169, I think. This was in green with a half yellow warning in, and it's got a headco box as well. That's a nice runner, that. Moving on to the Class 24. Bought that in 2002, brand new from the model shop. And this one's this is a completely green, and that's another nice runner. Then you've got the Class 25s. This one here, that one's with the I think it's the early Class 25. With the gangway door connections. That one's in green livery with half a yellow warning in. This one's D5211. I think I bought this in 2004. This one here, this is a later Class 25 with the without the doors at the front. This one, I do remember bought this from the West Somerset Railway back in 2002, and that's also one of my favourite locos, and it runs superb as well. Now moving on to another loco. This one's is the Hornby Class 29. That one's okay. This was once belonged to my father as well. This one is one of the few Class 31s I've got. This one's one of my father's as well. This is one of the first Hornby versions. That one runs okay, but like I said, it doesn't like modern track. This one, the blue, this is a Lima 31. This one, that's also belonged to my father. This one, I've had some repairs done to it. Also fit new buffers and stuff, so that runs alright. And then moving on to this one, there's another Lima 31, and this one's in experimental blue livery. This was bought from show second hand in 2014, I think. Yeah. Now moving on to the modern Class 31s. This one's the new version 31 Hornby. This one is the D5511. Well, we all know the story about this one because this was actually a replacement to D5512, which suffered from Mazak. So this was bought from eBay recently. This one here, bought in 2007 from the model shop, brand new. This one's that's the later one with the head coat box. This one's D5640. Now moving on to the only Class 33 I've got. This one, this is actually the very first brand new diesel locomotive I bought when in 1989, when we had a model shop up the road called Just Looking, or later become known as Lisa Models, which sadly no longer trading. This one's Lima. It's the Lima tooling, and it's got the jumper cables and runs okay. Moving on to the two Hymex I got. This one belonged to my father. He bought this actually in 1979, and that runs really well. Also this one, this was bought second hand from the Romford show in 2014, I think, or 2015, either the two. But that one looks like it's been repainted, because that was also blue livery, and someone painted it in green. So I've done a good job with that. Moving on to the Class 37. That one there, it's got the centre head code. This is a Bachmann, by the way. This one's D5828. And then you've got one with a split head code, and that's also a Bachmann. This one's D6801. And this one is a Lima 37. This one's D8916 Great Eastern. And moving on to the Class 40, another Lima. This was bought recently, bought last year actually. This one's D336 with split head codes. And then moving on to the warship. This is the only warship I've got at the moment. This is bought second hand in 2014. This one's D814. This one's called Dragon, and it's a Lima as well. And I've got the two peaks here. These were like recent ones. That one here was bought in 2015. This one's 450. Well, it's a Class 45. It's 039. Trying to think of the. Let's have a look. This one's the Manchester Regiment. Well, it's the other one. This was bought from the Chat and Show last year. This one is 45048, and this one's called the Royal Marines, and this one's got the split head code with the dominoes. Anyway, moving on to the other locos. Right, now we're on to the Class 47. This one is my father's 47. This one's Hornby, and this one probably over 40 years old now. He bought this about in the mid-70s. Works okay. It's also the head code lights up. Not a bad looking loco. This one here, another green 47. This one's a Backman, by the way. This one's D1500. That was bought brand new in 2008. I think I bought this from the Wally show. Moving on to another 47. This one's with large logo. This was bought second hand from a show. This one's 47455. And this one here, bought in 2014. This was second hand from a show. And this one's the Aldborough Festival. Number is 47596. Both are good runners. Now we move on to the Westerns, Class 52s. You've got the blue one there. That was bought second hand. This one's Western Renown, and the number is D1071. And this is my father's one. This is in maroon. This is Western Gladiator D1016. These are both Lima. Then we've got the Class 50, the only Class 50 in my collection, and it's also Lima. And this one's 50009 Conqueror. And that's also a nice runner. And then we move on to the Deltics. This one was bought recently. I think it was last year. This one, it's got no name, but this one's got D9016. This is a Railroad. And this one here is a Lima. And this was bought second hand. I bought this in a show in 2010. And this one is 9006. The Fife and Forfa Romery. I can't pronounce that properly. Anyway, moving on now to the penultimate diesel, or it's actually electro diesel. This one's Class 73 in Southern Green livery. And this one's E6003, and this was bought in 2014. And finally, the only electric loco I've got at the moment, and there's the London Transport Metropolitan Loco Sherlock Holmes number 8, which I bought in 2015. Although I'm planning to get a Class 71 from Hornby in the future, so watch out for that. Anyway, that's all my collection of diesels so far. So the next video, part 4, will be my multiple units, diesels and electrics. So watch out for that. And thanks for watching, and bye for now.